In your kits, you should have, if you have a glue gun, you should, and you're doing this along with me, you will want to get that warmed up so that it's ready to go. Just because it usually takes a little bit of time. But in your kit, you should have 2 pumpkins, some accessories to make them look pretty, a pumpkin carving knife set, and 2 candles. And yep, and then the glue gun. And it's not as intimidating as it looks. And I actually did this first with real pumpkins. So I thought it would be really cute to send out little mini pumpkins for you guys to do these with. But taking the seeds out was just kind of a pain. And then they, I couldn't come up with a good way to preserve them for Thanksgiving. But I will say I made it in the early October and I just threw it away like 2 days ago. So it lasted kind of a long time. So if you like this, it's pretty easy to do. You just get a little mini pumpkin. You're gonna do the exact same thing, just carve a little hole with the real pumpkin. But with the fake ones, you're just gonna start by popping the top off. And then if you, it would be helpful if you want to mark the width of the circle around your pumpkin with like a pin or a marker or something. The thing is that even with your mark, you're gonna wanna go a little, just a smidgen smaller than your mark when you're cutting it, because you want your candle to fit snug. And this styrofoam will kind of pull it in. You can't really see my mark, but then yep, you're just gonna cut the hole. And what's actually harder to do is the hard plastic coating on top is actually harder than the styrofoam itself. So I start in the middle where that little hole from the stem is and go out and then kind of cut around. And if you would rather do this with like an X-Acto knife or something, something a little sharper, you're more than welcome to. I just can't send that kind of stuff out in a kit. And then it should just kind of pop out with your knife. You just stick the candle in. Looking good. So yeah, if you wanted to do it with real pumpkins, you would do the same thing, but then at that point you would scoop out the seeds. And then if you put, what was it, Vaseline on the inside of the mini pumpkin, it'll preserve it, supposedly.
There's one. There's my pumpkin.
Oh, hey, look at that. You got one done.
And you know what? It looked like they fit tight in there almost without gluing.
Right? The styrofoam really holds it in place nice. And I love these cute little candles.
Yes, they're cute. And by
Oh, love it. Looking good. The next step, which I'm not going to actually start it, I'm just going to talk about it for a second while they're finishing up, is really like up to you how you want them to look. You don't have to use everything that's in the bag. I gave you kind of a wide assortment so that you can make it however you want. There should be some fall leaves, hopefully some green leaves. We've got these leftover sparkly things. There should be 3 flowers in each bag, and then there may or may not be some of these little floral pieces. And if you have anything else laying around the house, like ribbon or whatever you might think of, feel free to add to it. This one I went all the way around with the beads and then just kind of tacked a flower on. This one I went with the fall leaves and put a flower on, and then just dotted it. I cut these things apart and put them on there individually in different spots. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight, but there's really no wrong way to do it. You're just gonna kind of put them on there and make it look pretty. So, did you get the holes cut and everything, Kim? All right, good deal. So yeah, so just take your things, start laying them out. When you get something that you like, that's when you're gonna start gluing. You should glue your, I mean, it's in there pretty good, but if you want to doubly secure your candles, I would just put a little ring of glue around the top of it. Almost everybody actually had glue guns at home, so, but if you've never used a glue gun before, I would just advise, be careful, it is hot. If you're not careful, you will get a nice blister off of it, but I was pretty impressed. We got these pumpkins off of Amazon, and they actually came with the fall leaves. And then they had these cute little bouquets of flowers, and then we just took them apart and we had all of this leaves and foliage and fun stuff. Well, do you guys have any questions about anything? Library related, this class, upcoming things?
Are you guys still closed?
Yes.
Do they have any idea when they might reopen?
No. Next month we are making ornaments. They are going to be made out of acrylic, and they're going to have little lights so that they'll light up to hang on your Christmas tree. And
that'll
you'll
be
get 2 different ones.
That's great.
Just FYI.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.